We heard yesterday that former Vice President Mike Pence also had classified documents in his possession at his residence in Indiana. And the reasonable response to that is something like, that should be investigated, wrongdoing should be held accountable. It's a pretty simple thing, I would say, to respond to. Unless you're on Fox News, unless your job is to be as partisan as humanly possible, defend the people who your audience likes, go after the people your audience hates, and do so in such a dishonest way. So take a look at their response to this. As I was preparing for today's show, I was just kind of accumulating a compilation of their coverage of this story, and it's pretty wild. Take a look.
Both of those guys, Pence and I think we should raid Gore's house.
Yes, Obama's.
Yeah. In Hawaii. Who knows what we might
Oh, I'd go all the way back to Kenya, Jesse. That's a joke, America.
That is certainly up for debate. But on the issue of Obama, it is curious why the DOJ hasn't requested access to his many offices across the country.
Yes, I think Mike Pence was watching everything with the Biden, top secret documents, et cetera, et cetera. He initiated his own investigation just to double check. He immediately called the FBI when they found a couple of documents, Matt Gaetz, and handed them over and worked with the officials. But that's not the issue to me. The issue is, how was Hillary Clinton treated?
Pence, seriously.
Yeah.
We have this great thing going with Joe.
And you just ruined it.
And come on, man.
Well, what are we going to do?
And then he confessed to it. I mean, he could have just destroyed it. We never would have known.
And we have to be fair and balanced and show both sides.
I know, now we have to show both sides.
Now, if Mike Pence didn't think he had classified documents, why would he send his lawyer to go look for classified documents? We can't say for certain, but it's entirely possible, in fact, it's likely, that Mike Pence was asked to do this by federal prosecutors who are trying to build a case against his old boss, Donald Trump. Now, the point would be to show that not every federal official walks off with state secrets. Donald Trump was uniquely evil in that regard, as in so many others.
So there it is. You have a bunch of whataboutisms, a bunch of squirrel. Look at Obama. And of course, Gutfeld making still the birtherism joke just so vile there. But then Tucker Carlson kind of floating a conspiracy about Pence being involved with the DOJ to actually make Trump look bad, but it went wrong and there was actually classified documents. Hillary gets brought up for some reason. And then you have this attitude you saw there from Sean Hannity of, listen, Mike Pence, he came across them, he immediately turned them over. Let's not freak out about it, guys. Is that not the same story as Biden? But you were very upset when it came to Biden. It is so obviously partisan and severely so. And so when watching a compilation like that, I don't understand why the audience doesn't also recognize that. Wait a minute, they should be saying. Why are you bringing up Hillary Clinton when we're talking about Mike Pence and his classified documents? Why are we talking about Obama all of a sudden? Wait, didn't you get really upset about the Biden situation, but now you're totally great with the Mike Pence situation? How those types of thoughts don't run through the heads of the millions of people who watch Fox News, I don't know. And the only answer I can come up with is that, and this is not just the Fox News audience, and it's not just the right wing. People on the left do this as well. I do think it's more severe on the right, but many people are guilty of it on the left as well, which is valuing feeling correct over being correct, right? And what I mean by that is I want to be told things that make me feel good about what I already believe rather than be told things that are factual, whether or not they make me feel good about what I believe. And that's what we should value. And it's difficult for every single person, no matter how good at finding factual information and making sure that crafts your worldview that you are. It still doesn't feel good to be told things that contradict with what you believe. It doesn't feel good to be told that you're wrong. But if you value the truth, you are okay with that process and going through that process. Too many people are not okay with that process and instead will go to a network like Fox News to be told things, regardless of the facts of the situation, that confirm what they already believed, tell them that the bad people are bad and the good people are good, and you at the end of the day are absolutely correct. Let me know what you think. Luke P. Beasley on Twitter. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to be a part of what makes this show possible, plus get access to the full video version of the show hours before any of the clips are uploaded to YouTube, plus get the extra bonus show every single Saturday, you can do so by going to patreon.com/LukeBeasley. That's patreon.com/LukeBeasley, and there's a link in the description.